Welcome back, everybody, to the Not Whole Game, where we're beginning our show this week, not from the Making Friends parking structure, but from Mark Twain and the Rivers of America. Because, well, for reasons we're going to find out later, but it's interesting. Anyway, we're starting here and doing our usual observation of what we can see along the river. Not much to report on with regard to the rock work at all. It's kind of, the same as it has been. The gaps and the colors and the whatnot. But I am in search again of the cargo ship, the shuttle ship that they installed a few weeks ago, and there it is. The reason why I wanted to kind of, look at this again is because we're going to do a little, photo shoot, as it were. We don't get to see much of it from the river or from anywhere else, really, but we do have images that we can compare it to from the model. And so we got a few different shots that I wanted to share with you. There it is right there in the right third of the frame. And you can see from this perspective that we've passed it, and it's almost like we're downriver towards the dock, maybe, from this perspective on the river, if we were to see it from the river. Here's another longer look. Let's move in some, shall we? Again, similar perspective. Now, that you can see here, that's the rock wall that we observed from Big Thunder last week. So now that allows us to sort of use our imaginations a little bit to try to imagine the rest of that area, at least. We can start plotting things a lot easier now, what we can see, from the river. Something I very much like. Here's the view from the top and to the left, and we'll move in again. And there again is that rock wall, that battle-worn rock wall that it rests behind. And you can see actually from here, now that I'm noticing, we're right next to the Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon is not far from this guy. Oh my gosh, how fun. And then finally, here's one that's a little more close up. To the view is, it's kind of blocked out, the Millennium Falcon, but now we can see some of the ground below where guests will be walking. So as we walk, obviously we're going to be looking up at this shuttle ship, and it's going to be enormous. It's going to look very impressive to guests on the ground. So that's pretty exciting, I think. That this is one of those things that's going to help us feel more connected to the end result of Galaxy's Edge, and help connect us to what's happening on the ground and around it, i.e. the Millennium Falcon, and the battle worn walls around it. Very fun. Let's continue.
These parts for years now, but I never get tired of taking in the breathtaking beauty of the Columbia River. The majestic trees, the stunning rock formations, the cascading waterfalls, the moose, deer, and elk along the banks. It's all so magnificent and so peaceful.
Now, I have been trying to figure out what is, the green coverings. What's there? So we're going to stop here for a minute, and we can't see anything here, and even if I were to zoom in a bit, you can't really identify anything what's happening, but something is being built there, and I think that when they finish it, we might have a better idea of what it is. But what we can do now that we have this shuttle ship as a landmark, perhaps we can use the images that we were just looking at as a guide. We know, for example, if we pull back a little bit, that the shuttle ship rests to the right and above that green tarp area. So if we take a look at the model, this is probably as good a view as any. I'm guessing it's this area right here. The perspective is a little different. We're below it, so it's going to look closer to the shuttle ship than it actually is. So my guess is what we're seeing is the front. The area that's being worked on here is the front of this structure. Cool, right? I'm so impressed. I'm easily impressed, I should say. Cool. Let's continue, and I'm going to keep looking at this. I mean, you can't make anything out there, right? We'll stop again. Maybe we can, you know, now that we're a little bit closer with the camera, if I force the zoom in a little bit. No, I mean, not really. We can't, I mean, there's just no definition. It's just steel. It's still just steel. Let's move on. Rocks, rocks, rocks. I was told there's going to be some Star Wars in this land. I kid, of course. It's because we can't see anything. There is amazing stuff happening right behind those trees and down the ground. Amazing stuff. Ugh. There she is. Just to the right of that, out of frame, down to the right, is the Millennium Falcon. It's there. It's not like gonna be there, it's there. And then there's also this construction worker who is doing a little supervising.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the lovely road.
Yeah, here we go. Here's some perspective. Construction worker way off in the distance, and as we pull back, give you a sense of scale. Wow. And there's that green covering again, just from a different perspective. But never mind that, because we've got a train and a canoe. Don't forget, Disneyland is still happening. We can be infatuated with Galaxy's Edge, but the heart and soul of Disneyland is right there. And normally this is where we would end, but we're not ending yet. First, we're going to go to Chippendale's Treehouse for a close-up look of domes. Dome, da dome, dome, dome. Dome, 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 dome. Sorry. Star Wars loves them domes. They still haven't, that thing is still looking like a pyramid right there. Amazing. Okay, so this is why we're closing with the backside of Galaxy's Edge from McLean Klein's parking structure, because I didn't get to shoot it during the day. Daylight savings, etc. Not enough light at the end of the day to shoot this. I didn't get there. I didn't finish the day until like 5:30, 6 o'clock almost. And at first I thought, well, I'll come back on Sunday, but I didn't want to do that. So I thought, you know what? We never get to shoot Galaxy's Edge at night. Maybe it'll look interesting. So obviously we're not going to get to see some of the detail. I found there's a bunch of light there. So I'm like, what is going on where that light is? Are they working at night, I wonder? I don't know. Because some areas are lit and some areas are not, but I didn't see anybody working. But I imagine that they probably would. As we get closer to opening day, I think work is going to happen around the clock. But like I said, we're not going to see the detail, like the coloring and things like that. But, it might look interesting, fun to observe how Galaxy's Edge might look at night. And you'll see pulses of light coming from the background here occasionally. At least I did when I was filming. I'm not sure what those are from. Yeah, I guess the camera doesn't pick them up like my eyes did. Wow. Wow. There's Big Thunder. Oh, there it was one. Did you see that? Interesting. I don't know what that is. What? There's another one. I don't know what causes that. What that's from. If it's, you know, in Galaxy's Edge or if it's in the park somewhere. And I thought it'd be fun since it's, you know, it's well lit, so it stands out, that I would finish with a very close-up look of Mission Breakout. I think I was trying to see if I could see some guests popping out of there, but I don't think I saw one. Oh, there's one right there. We're gonna die. No. It was on the there. See, there's the camera. The camera just shot him. The one on the far right was the one that opened up. They don't know, but they just got on a fresh baked construction video. All right, guys. Thanks for watching our Galaxy's Edge update from the top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure as I pull back to reveal sweet Minnie Mouse at the parking lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Fresh baked. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Fresh baked.